Yeah. So there's not too many Purge guides on YouTube. So I figured I'd show my base that does fairly well with level 10s. I have these out here because once you start having the golems that explode, they go to the first structure that they see. So I have these so they don't get up to the wall and blow up. This is kind of the standard what you want, at least for, I mean, you don't need a lot of this, but this is kind of what you need, at least that works really well. It's just like a maze where they'll just keep going back and forth, and like your arrow guys or anybody can start hitting them. I like to personally have at the beginning just like the standard siege tar, and so they get really slow. And what I've done here is when they're slow, they'll walk here, and this is kind of like the meat grinder, where I have people with, these are all star metal spears, or at least made out of star metal. These are slightly raised, because if you don't have them raised, they'll just hit like the sides instead. You'll just get that over and over, and you won't actually do damage. And I mean, the enemy also can't really hit you, but it serves no purpose. So you can use the fence foundations and put those there, and then put a little. Oh, sorry, I can't talk. The regular foundation on top of those, and then from there you can put the fences up. So like, so they remain the same height as these others. They're just again standard foundations, but the inside is slightly raised compared to out here, and that's like that with all of them. And when they get through there, I have another tar here, just regular tar, and this is the flame tar. If you don't have these, you can get them unlocked by doing the purges. And then I've got kind of the same setup here, and then a few more guys here. And one key thing with this, which took me a while to figure out, is if you have anything like above these, for some reason these cover invisibly, they cover like a wide range, like out to here. And if you have anything like here or above them, the stuff will just like appear like it's hitting the ground, but it won't stay, and you'll look up and you'll see it kind of on the roof. So it's really annoying because it looks like it's working, but like if you notice, you'll get down here and you won't be slowed anymore. So just something to watch out for. And I have the maze keeps going here. I've got another guy here just in case if they were to get through. This guy's not necessary. I mean, a lot of this isn't 100% necessary. It's just kind of what I've done. And I've got a few more guys here. I just added them recently, and they're also not very necessary. The golems I put just for the hell of it, because I don't really have much of a use for them otherwise. And then I have archers. I have two sets of archers. I've got these lower ones here. And I just use, honestly, just like standard kind of junk, easy to make arrows. Like just like, that's hard to steal that I've just find off of guys, but just like Iron Head, and these are the Ymir ones that you get super easy, the Ice Shard, and they do just about the same amount of damage. I mean, at this point I could use better arrows. I just don't because I'm cheap. I need to do it. If they get through those guys, I've got a few other just fighters here. I mean, they're not super special. I've got them maxed, or at least close. And just, yeah, they just have star metal swords right now, just because they're agility fighters. And like I said, I could put somebody way better there. I should, but it's not really necessary because most of the time they don't even get this far. And yeah, so I've got them up here. The other archers, they're kind of the same situation as there. I'm just shooting iron arrows, and I've got. This is kind of the only door I use. I've had other doors, and I know some people like using a lot of doors. I haven't had good luck with them, where like the AI will kind of freak out and just be like, oh, we can't do the surge right now, sorry, or the purge. So I just have this one big door. I haven't had them even get close to this door in quite a while since I've kind of redone this. But yeah, if the thief gets up to this, they can unlock it, but they die. before they even get here. And then I've got just the coffer here. I don't even have anybody surrounding him. Like you could, but I believe the more people you have in your purge base, the more enemies you'll also have. Just like that, like I've just added a few of these recently, and I could probably take some away, but it doesn't really matter. Like I have all what is this? Reinforced and black eyes. This also isn't really necessary, honestly. You could get away with sandstone for basically everybody. The only thing you have to watch out for is those the exploding golems that can come. Like I said, they'll attack anything that's in front first. They just attack the first structure they see, so like, they'll usually go for those. And even if these are, I mean, I say if anything, you wouldn't want to skimp on this just so they can sit there and beat this longer while you shoot them with star metal arrows, since they're really susceptible to star metal. And that's why everybody in my base has star metal crap. Yeah, that's about it. I do have this catapult just for fun. It's not worth even having. You can put explosive stuff in it, but it's really expensive to make, and I only do it if like a friend's playing with me, and I just for fun. I do have everybody pretty much blocked off. Like nobody, if they were to get in, can get up to the archers. They can't get back here. They have to get through the door and get through this door, etc. I only did that previously because if you have like a slight gap in your wall, if it's not completely uniform, like snapped together, if they don't have a clear way to your base, like say they like start over here, they will just teleport straight through your wall, and it glitches them out hardcore, and they'll just walk straight through it, and they keep going and just go through everything basically. And it's really miserable, but I found that out the hard way. So make sure everything's snapped together. Don't ever just like put stuff willy-nilly like, oh, it looks close enough, it won't work. And this is another worthless thing. I've never used it again, just for fun, like if I wanted to have a better vantage point. I typically use these vantage points. I don't even use this one too often. I instead just use this one. And what I do is when they'll start coming and they'll get slowed by all the tar down here, and then I'll just keep pelting them with noxious arrows, which hopefully I can show here in a little bit. And yeah, I'll just keep doing that over and over. And typically I don't leave this spot. I just sit here. If you notice, there's some like random junk out here like that, and especially over here. This is so, and they won't spawn where anybody's already at. This is by the summoning place, which you can see over there, by the way, just as far as location, just because it's nice and flat and open. But yeah, they won't spawn over there. But I put this stuff out there because otherwise the purge base has a potential to spawn, just like in any like around the vicinity of your base. And they'll just do it off the side and stuff like that. And sometimes like they'll freak out and they'll just be, we can't reach your coffer, so we're gonna cancel the purge, all that sort of thing. So I put those over there so I can have them typically spawn either out here or a little off to the side. Seem to do that a lot. And yeah, I just sit here while that's going on and pelt them with stuff, and I'll start one and see how it goes. Okay, the sun is out, so I'm going to proclaim wealth.
Prosperous greetings unto you.
Level 10. Yeah, hopefully they spawn over here. A lot of times they'll spawn here. I like it over here better just because they take longer to run to you, so you can pick them off. Yeah, not the best, but the only thing I don't like is sometimes they'll spawn over there. The star caller will. So it's harder to hit over there, but not the big deal. usually carry like 100 arrows, which is kind of overkill, but sometimes I mess up with them. So I just carry a lot. And yeah, they'll start getting archer guys usually kind of just freak out and stand over there. And yeah, they'll kind of look at the first thing that they're aggro against the first thing and just walk around kind of stupidly. I put them down here sometimes because they again think that I'm aggro, or I aggro them so they get over here and get stuck. The noxious arrows are kind of weird because if you hit them too close to one another, they'll like cancel each other out, I think. Like at least the animation goes away, so I try to space those out. Anyway, there's a bunch of dummies down here getting wrecked. I really like when the Samsons come, I don't even try to mess with them because the other soldiers will get behind them and get really slowed down. Yeah, it's great. Get pulled up a bit. They don't actually do too much damage with their rolls. Anyway, they do with these Stygian guys. Again, I mean, this is kind of cheesy, you don't have to do this, but I just found this out by accident that they'll keep trying to get to me, so just something else I do. Also kind of slows down the amount of dudes coming in. Sometimes level 10s are pretty uneventful. Sometimes it'll just be tons of these Stygian guys and not much else. Then other times you'll get the Star Caller who rains down star metal meteors at you, and those suck. But he's pretty easy to kill, thankfully, before you can even do anything. There's not much going on. We can stay here and see how it's looking. Yeah, a few guys got through a little bit. Not a big deal. The golem, he doesn't do much damage, but he just kind of gets some stuff. Yeah, they're kind of AI. That's quite good. It's not always the best, so it's kind of sit there sometimes. Yeah, and they have these guys just sit up there. The aerial guys, they don't have a very good range, so mine will just sit there and like that, just take them out. Or they'll just get killed by the noxious gas. Here comes another group. And I don't worry about the noxious gas with my own guys. I don't think it hurts them. I might be wrong, but if it does, it doesn't do much damage to them. Yeah, as you can see, they're really stupid.
Did you see that?
So yeah, they get here. They usually don't get too far past this. They just get wrecked. They do tend to go back and forth with bad dudes. Sometimes they'll look up top and they'll be like, oh, I need to get up there. Oh, but then there's this going on over here, so they'll walk back and forth and just get destroyed. So there's the Samson. It's just they go super slow once they're in the tar. I keep about 100 arrows on each person. I could probably raise that a bit because they will shoot a lot, and they'll shoot a lot of terrible shots. But yeah, it's whatever. Not 100% nice. Okay, so hopefully that's. Let's see. I think it's just gonna be one of the Stygian big dudes. Yeah, this is a good wave. It's super simple. Cancel it out by shooting another one. Don't even have to worry with the Sandstorm Mask or whatever. You know, they walk really slow until they get hit. Very stoic. But we'll get him over here. They like cancel out the noxious fumes for some reason. See what big boy on these little demon things ones. Thieves are, at least later on, I don't know if they're at the beginning, but they're like actually invisible until they take damage. So they'll run past all your guys unless you hit them first. That's why the noxious arrows are especially good against them. A lot of times, see, they're not even attacking; they're looking up. Oh, they just get poked. What's this? The relic hunter guys. I think they're a little tougher, but they're not bad. Maybe not, because they don't stop us. But most things just get wrecked right here anyway. And there's the headhunter guys too. They're a little tougher, but they all fall the same way. I usually don't even come over here. I'm just kind of showing what it looks like. It works pretty well. You don't really have to worry too much. Samsons.
Blood of the serpent.
Already at it. So yeah, definitely probably should have more arrows. Before I change this, the golems to please die, but this might usually survive. These good meat shields are expensive. Okay, now I got the head on it. They have a little more health. this many noxious gas arrows. I'm pretty excessive with them. Not falling for my tricks this time. Level 10's pretty long. Yeah, these guys aren't falling for my trick. Pretty much it. From here I usually just aggro him. He will get de-aggroed if he gets a certain distance and he's not getting hit anymore, so I just kind of do this, bait him. Oh, see that? He started running back. Like a chomp. And I'll try to get him over here. Don't even really have to get my hands. Oh yeah, son of a bitch. Exciting game. Yeah, he's got poison on, ripple, noxious gas. I did have one person with a poison spear at the beginning, just for that reason. Really nice as the starting off. There you go. That's a level 10. That was a pretty easy one. Golems usually, in my experience, stop spawning around like 9 and 10. They usually come before that. Usually the Star Caller, I don't know, I've only had him happen a couple times. I think that was like my 10th level 10 purge, and I've had him happen twice. So not super common, but I mean, it's all chance, because I know sometimes sometimes they'll come a lot. People have them a ton, and other times they won't. Just for the hell of it, I'll see what we got. Probably a fucking Zamorian Barkeep. Zamorian Fighter 3. Yeah, there we go. Of course. Oh, there we go. That's a good. Stick him in one of those cages or whatever. Oh, I get her a lot, I feel like. Okay. cool. And yeah, the loot gets a little better. A lot of times you'll get one fragment of power, which is nice. Get some perfected paddings. There's always Heart of Heroes in there for some reason. And you'll get the components a lot of times. Usually it's the same few, like the Vanguard armor, which this stuff here. Yeah, you get the Elite or the regular versions. The Archer posts, which just keep the archers still. And there's always ostrich eggs, and for some reason... Oh, and yeah, I've been getting that a lot, the Frost Giant Bodyguard, which you can get the pet Frost Giant. Legendary. And yeah, I mean, that's it. A lot of time the loot's not super good, but it's great for thralls. And it's just fun. Well, hopefully this video didn't suck too hard. Hopefully it helps at least one person.